All right, so here is the Batman and Robin Batmobile. This is from the 1997 Batman movie. I believe that's when this was made. But this is the George Clooney Batman. Look at him right there. George Clooney Batman. And he's got his nice suit right there. A lot of people are having gripes about him because there's a specific detail within the suits here that is missing on the chest, but a lot of people are kind of griping about that, but it's not a big deal to me. I don't really care. But it was an emphasis within the movie. They really emphasized that. But here is the Batmobile. I forget how this looks, to tell you the truth, within the movie. I don't remember if it had a windscreen or a canopy or anything like that. This one shows it without one, and so I'll have to take a look at the movie again to figure out if that was the case. But it's a pretty bad movie. Here it is in the video game. These are the variants that are available within the video game. And so this one, if you play the Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight game, you'll be able to have, if you buy this, you'll be able to get a gold version of this Batmobile because you've purchased this one within the game. And so here's some details of its dimensions. 9 inches long, so you can display it properly. Here is the bat suit. This one is not the same one in the beginning. This is the end variation of the bat suit. And so yeah, this is how this looks. There's a logo for Batman and Robin right here, so you know what that looks like. But this is set number 76333. It's a 9+ set. Comes with 272 pieces, and so I'm really excited about this one. We'll go ahead and open this one up and see what we got inside. I'm assuming about 4 bags because it's a little bigger than the Speed Champion set, and those are they're breaking those apart pretty significantly. I did purchase this for $29.99. I pre-ordered it. It's disappointing because when you pre-order stuff, you try to make sure that you do get it, but at the same time, I do expect I would like to expect pre-orders to come the day of release, which this was delivered to me on the 5th, and it came out on the 1st, and so had I just, gone to the store, it probably would have been available to me. But I did the pre-order to ensure that I would be able to get it, but it still came in late, and maybe it would have been out at the store. But it's Batman. I'm sure they had plenty in stock of all 3 vehicles, and that's what I bought. I bought all 3 vehicles, and so all 3 Batmobiles. So, but yeah, let's break this thing open, see what we got inside. All right. 1, 2, 3, and wrong. I was wrong. Only 3 bags and a booklet, and I think it's a sticker sheet in here. Let's see here. There it is. There's a sticker sheet right there. Here's the Batmobile. Let's take a look at the back here, see what we got. See what we got in front, because looks like this has got methods of what you can do to get the in-game version. Legacy of the Dark Knight. This is all in celebration to Batman, but also the video game here. Looks like it's got all the Batman sets that were released here. They need to go back and do like Justice League stuff, because there is old people that would definitely want to get in on that. But 3 bags. Let's get building. right, so here's the set all complete. Looks good. I wasn't sure how they were going to build this front section right here, but that's pretty interesting build for that section. The interior looks good. It's not too extravagant. It's an open cockpit, and so that's nice. But overall, looks really nice. I'm going to do a 360 of this. Of the 3 Batmobiles, I think this is probably one of the ones that people are looking forward to most, even though this is the movie that is the worst. Mostly just because this is a set that nobody thought anybody would ever make a Lego set out of. And so I think primarily this is for the video game in itself, to have other options for Batmobiles inside the new Batman Lego video game. So, but yeah, it rolls pretty good. This is how the undercarriage looks. It's not very big. It didn't take me very long to build, but let's put Batman inside here and see how he looks inside there. Looks cool. I guess I could put his cape down a little bit. And Batman in his cape, he's got to figure it out just like we do. So, but that's how he looks inside there. Okay, let me just put it underneath him so he looks like he's sitting on it. There you go. A little bit better. There he is. Batman. Inside the Batmobile. We'll push this around a little bit and see how it looks getting pushed around. Here's Batman sitting in the vehicle. It's fine. There's no action feature. Sometimes there's an action feature where the flames spin in the background, but this one doesn't have any flames. I like the rims that is right here. There's prints here and here. I made it as close as I could, but it still looks like there's a pretty big gap down the center there. But that's just how the stickers are. I like the way the fins, the wings right here are built up. And it's all black, and so even though the studs on the bottom, the anti-studs right here are visible, it doesn't look bad because it's all black. So you can't see a lot of that unless you look closely. But yeah, looks good. And it rolls great. But yeah, let's take a look at that minifigure now, that famous George Clooney Batman minifigure. All right, here's the Batman figure, the George Clooney Batman figure. Looks really good. We'll take a 360 of him. The detailing is great on this, the silver detailing. There's some detailing that's missing from the torso, but a lot of people know what that is. It's not included in this, but it still looks really great. The helmet looks really good. The cowl here with the printing on the side here, and that's how it looks like in the movie. I was watching the movie just recently, and so yeah, you can tell that there's this is how pretty much it looks. Wish there was the Robin figure that was included, but that's okay. It'd have been cool to get a motorcycle for him, but yeah. The figure's head just looks like this. And then he's got a battle face right here. And these capes right here, I'm not sure if the other two sets have the other two Batmobiles that came out recently, the Batman movie one and the Batman versus Superman movie one. No, yes. I'm not sure if those two have the rubber capes or the cloth capes like this, but yeah, I think it looks good, works. I would prefer this because they are going into the interior of a Batmobile, and those rubber capes are kind of hard to work with when he's trying to go into those vehicles. They had those rubber capes for a couple of the Batmobiles that came out recently, and they just kind of make it hard to fit. And so, but yeah, that's the set. I think this is a really fun set. I think all 3 Batmobiles are going to be fun, but they made these primarily just for the video games that are coming out. So, and nobody was expecting this, so it's great. But that's the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye.